YouTube? It's your girl Red Bull. I am here. I am back. It's been a while. We have been doing a lot of uh, different things with Kyron Horman's case, and we've been working a lot with the Norman Nick show. So please go subscribe to his channel. Amazing creator. And this was supposed to be later on in like an hour and a half, but I have family things I need to attend to. So I just decided to come on here a little bit early. It's going to be a quick one. A friend recommended this case, and I remember hearing about it a while back, and it's very disturbing. So I, it's heartbreaking, sad. There's some. I don't even know. Um, where do I start? Hold on, let me get my notes up. See, I'm not even prepared. I was like, let me just hop on here um instead of putting it off. um, all right. Hold on. Oh, now my door is knocking. I see. All right, I am back. Okay. All right. So where was I? Where was I? All right. So Maria. Maria. Hold on, I'm trying to find my notes, y'all. I'm actually brand new to this. What is going on? Um, I don't want this. All right, so Maria, who was 31, and Lopez, they had been together for about a year. Um, Maria was recently separated from an 8-year marriage, and Lopez was living with the mother of his two small children when he met Maria. They met at a club, they hit it off. The relationship became more serious, and they moved in together. First in Hollywood, then with Lopez's family. And that was while they were looking for a new place. The couple moved into an apartment at Colonnade Residences in Sunrise, and this was just a week before the murder, you guys. Um, Maria was actually the leasing manager there. So, after a long day at work on a Saturday, Lopez, who worked as a mechanic at a Davy truck stop, he went home to Maria. She had prepared a meal of chicken with rice and beans for dinner, and then they drove to Hialeah to spend time with Lopez's mother. Later that night, Lopez and Maria went to a Chili's restaurant. It was right near their apartment. They had a couple of margaritas, and then they stopped by ABC Fine Wine and Spirits, where they bought a bottle of tequila and they took it back to the apartment. So their apartment, they didn't have any furniture. I showed it on the screen. They put up boxes for a table. You know, they just moved in. They didn't have everything, ready for the apartment yet. But hey, we all been there. I've had to do this before. Nice little setup. They got, little table. Um, so that's what they use, cardboard boxes. They cut up some limes, they got some salt, and they poured themselves shots. They played music on their cell phone. They had finished a half a bottle of 1800 um, Reposada tequila, and then the evening took a terrifying turn. Something set Lopez off, and he tore through the apartment. He was shattering the sliding glass door. He was punching holes in the wall. He ripped out the closet door. Um, so he, during this time, like later on, when he's talking to investigators, he claims that he was even too drunk to remember what made him so angry at that time. But then he said that him and Maria had made up and they had rough sex inside the closet. Somehow they ended up in the bathroom where she said she needed to throw up. He says, I just remember seeing glass on the floor. I really don't remember when I broke it or why did I break it. Um, Lopez said that he went outside, smoked a cigarette, and then he went to go check on Maria and realized that she stopped breathing. So a 911 call uh, at 3:39 a.m. on September 20th. That's what brought the officers to the apartment. He said, she's not breathing. He was screaming at the dispatcher while crying uncontrollably. She's going to die, man. And when they got to the apartment, the police found Lopez kneeling next to Maria's body. He was crying while trying to shake her awake. Blood surrounded Maria's body on the bathroom floor, and she was pronounced dead at 4:02 a.m. So, according to the medical examiner's report, Maria actually died from losing too much blood after she had been uh, eviscerated. So, during questioning at the police station, investigators showed Lopez the gruesome crime scene photos that were taken in his apartment. Um, and he just kept saying things went wrong, things went bad. And the investigators also told him, but it's important for you to be honest about it because there's way more to this story. And if you really love and care for Maria and you have a heart, you'll tell us what happened. Um, so the story that Lopez were telling detectives, it didn't really explain, um, it didn't make sense to them. So they go on to tell him, I think there's a point that you're trying to block this out because it's killing you right now. It's burning you up because of what happened. They're like, you have to be honest, help us put the pieces from together from point A to point B. And this was hours of questioning, you guys. It was hours. And finally, Lopez's story changed. He told detectives he became enraged after hearing Maria utter her estranged husband's name twice during their, hold on, okay, had to wait till my child left, during sex. At that point, he trashed the apartment and then went back into the closet where Maria was lying unconscious but still alive. He inserted a beer bottle, a flat iron for hair, and both fists inside of her. He inserted his arm up to his elbow and ripped her insides out. Can you guys even? I can't even imagine the horror, the pain, how scared she was. Oh my gosh. Oh, he kept saying she was calling me the other dude's name. She was confusing me with him. If I was sober, maybe I would have just left the apartment, but I was drunk. Um, Lopez said that he carried Maria to the bathroom, put water on her face, but she would not wake up. He washed the blood off of his hands, and then he went outside for another cigarette. And that's when panic set in. He said, I was so effing nervous. He said, I wasn't thinking. And he kept saying, I wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking. And, you know, so before he admitted to all this, he was saying the stuff about the rough sex because he said that she wanted it. That all he did was put these things in her because she kept asking him to do it, which is ridiculous. No woman is going to, hey Arctic, hey Christine. I didn't even see you guys on here. So no woman is going to want that. I mean, it's insane how he tried to make it her fault. It's really sad. So after confessing to the investigators, he kept asking, I know I'm going to jail, but I have two kids. How many years is this going to cost me? Like, bro, this is going to cost your life, like it should. Um, the neighbors, they also told investigators that they heard a woman screaming while he was walking from the parking lot to his apartment building. He said, I couldn't even tell which direction it came from. It wasn't a yell, like a word yell. Like it wasn't ow or help me or anything like that. It was just a yell, probably more toward pain. So Cheryl Lawrence and her daughter Ebony Campbell, who lived below Lopez and Maria, said that they were also awakened that night by loud noises coming from the apartment above them. They said we heard noises above us like banging, and we felt, oh, they're probably moving stuff because it was that loud. Um, but then there was one heavy thud we heard in the ceiling that we thought our fan was going to cave in. Another neighbor also said that she was awakened by a couple arguing sometime after 1 a.m. that night. It was some type of exchange back and forth, and I thought that it would have woken up other people as well. It was over quickly, and I fell right back asleep. So Lopez, while still inside the police interview room when he was placed under arrest and shackled to the floor at 1:36 p.m., about 10 hours after he had called 911, he was taken to the Broward, Maine jail where he was locked up for a year. Um, Florida Department of Law Enforcement records show only one other arrest on Lopez's record, and that was in 2014 of a disorderly intoxication. His parents and siblings, they're still remaining supportive of Lopez. They send him money. They sent him a small radio. They visit him regularly. They keep in touch with lawyers. His mom reminds him daily, we're praying for you, honey. Like your entire family is praying for you. There's a transcripts to it, which I was going to go over today. But like I said, I have some stuff I have to do. And also, the family says that Lopez often brings up Maria's family and worries about what they must think about him. Like they know that you're this piece of shit monster. What I don't understand. Why is he even? Of course, they're never gonna forgive him. He always says to his mom, "Have you talked to Maria's mom with her family?" Da da da. Da. It's just like God. Um, he also tells his family that he has trouble sleeping. He was given pills to help him sleep. He has reoccurring dreams about Maria. And yeah, this story is just horrible. I wanted to play the interrogation, but I think I might just do a part two, you guys. I wanted to just do um, a quick video. So this is definitely a very sad story. I mean, can you imagine what came through this monster's mind to do that? Um, what made him just? Oh, how do you even do that? It's disgusting. I want to show you guys before I get off. So that's like a hole. that he had put in before they were fighting. Um, I'll play this really quick. Hold on.
You got to go outside. You got to leave.
Oh wait, what?
20 went back and security. Oh!
Okay, never mind. That wasn't it. But yeah, so that's the story of Maria Nemeth, and she was brutally uh, murdered by her boyfriend just a week prior to her thinking they were going to start a new life together. They just moved into their own apartment. He obviously had drinking, anger issues. There is nothing in this world that I could think of that, even if she was calling him her ex's name, her being intoxicated, there's just no excuse for what he did. Um, my prayers go out to her family. Seeing having to go through a trial like that and seeing what this monster did to my daughter, I don't even know. Um, ugh. I remember hearing about this long ago, you guys, and oh, let me just look up what he did get. Hold on. Um, so yeah, he got life in prison. Um, a Sunrise man who confessed to disemboweling his girlfriend after she screamed her ex-husband's name twice during sex was sentenced to life in prison. Fidel Lopez pled guilty last month to first-degree murder and sexual battery in September 2015 death of Maria Nemeth. He changed his plea in order to avoid the death penalty. What a coward. A freaking coward. Maria's uncle read a letter on behalf of the family saying that God would determine his fate. Under the terms of the plea agreement, Lopez will not be eligible for parole and he cannot appeal the sentence. Lopez also begged Maria's family for forgiveness and thanked the judge for sparing him the death penalty. And yeah, I really even doubt. I mean, maybe she didn't even call her ex's name. Maybe this, I don't know. But yeah, that is the story. I hope everybody is doing well. I miss you guys. I miss being on here, but we've been doing a lot of work on Kyron's story. Um, we are going to do a video later, myself and Coffee, at 10:30. We will not postpone it. I might even end up redoing this video, but I didn't want to cancel it because I do want to show you guys the interrogation video. It's so weird. Um, I hope everybody's doing great. I hope y'all have a safe, uh, amazing weekend. Arctic Christine, thank you guys for coming. Um, yeah, and I will see you guys later.